when the wind don't blow in Amarillo, and the moon alone the gonna send on rise. Shall I cast my dreams upon your love, babe, and lie beneath the laughter of your eyes? Mother thinks the road is long and lonely. Little brother thinks the road is short and fine. Little darling thinks the road is long and lonely. I'm thankful this old road is a friend of mine. Well, it's snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Bid the years goodbye, you cannot steal them. You can't change the circle of the sun, and you can't count the miles till you feel them. You can't hold a lover that is gone, and it's snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Tomorrow the mountains will be sleeping. They'll lie beneath a blanket green and blue. All I hear are the silence that they will be keeping. But I'll be bringing home their promises to you. Well, it's snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Well, it's snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone.
Nick Brumley live in our studio with a little Townes Van Zandt music. And we're asking you to go to your phones tonight at 800-552-8502. Go online, redriverradio.org. Townes Van Zandt, one of the great unsung or not sung enough heroes. Of course, a lot of people play his music, but he didn't get the kind of recognition that he deserved during his life. By any stretch.
He lived it pretty hard.
Yeah, he definitely lived the outlaw country life. Definitely. Yeah. But man, so many people love his music. You know, they have a Townes Van Zandt festival over in Holland each year.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's how much they love his writing over there.
Oh so, yeah. It's hard not to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, folks, give us a call 800-552-8502. Go online tonight at redriverradio.org. We've got live music until 10 o'clock tonight. And Nick's going to fill our studios with his sounds, and we hope you fill our ears with phone calls and that you'll make a donation tonight. We've got a match on the table, so there's no reason not to go ahead and make a pledge right now All you got to do is just make that commitment. 800-552-8502. Wally, anything good to say? Tell them about the next drawing, since they're too late for tonight's drawing.
Well, actually, let me give another shout out to the winners. And
okay.
The winner of the $250 Louisiana Boardwalk gift card is Jenny and David Henson from Nacogdoches, Texas. And so congratulations. And so the next drawing is Friday at 7 o'clock in the evening. We'll be drawing for a Hollywood Hills, or I should say 2-night stay at the Hollywood Hills Cabin in Heber Springs, Arkansas. It includes a discount on breakfast from Peggy Sue's place, as well as a free 4-hour boat rental from Heber Springs Marina. And that way you can spend a great day, one of the days of your 2-night stay. You can spend on the lake, on the river, and that way you can take in the great setting, that, or I should say, wildlife, and get basically a getaway from the city. So someone's going to win it. Could be you. Get entered now. 1-800-552-8502.
And we hope you'll call tonight. We've got not only that drawing, but several others coming up as we go along this drive. We've got another $250 gift card to Louisiana Boardwalk, as well as a mattress set from Mattress Plus. It's the Cozy Comforter set. And Wally's got that description over there. And we also have another 2 drawings for $500 gift cards to the Louisiana Boardwalk. We've got the Friday night Heber Springs getaway, and season tickets to the opera this Saturday at noon. Is that not correct, Wally?
That is correct. And it's the gold package, whatever that means.
It's the best seats in the house. That's what it means. Yeah.
Oh, it really? It does?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
I learned something new every day.
Yeah, if
every
they're
time
gold,
I'm around
platinum, or neutronium, then they're the best seats in the house.
Well, and just one more brief moment here. The Mattress Plus drawing, it includes the Cozy Cuddler package, which includes an 11-inch latex foam mattress with ultra plush gel memory foam and encased coils support, and an oversized queen down comforter.
That's a cuddly package there. I mean, it sounds great.
I'm all about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a matter. I wish I could win. I need a new mattress, but I can't win. I'm gonna whine now because I can't win. Give us a call, folks. You can win. I can't. So you got one up on me. There you go. Give us a call right now at 800-552-8502. Go ahead and make your donation right now, and just be a part of your public radio station's support system, so that we can continue to carry all the programs that you listen to. You tune into them, and you listen to them. You wouldn't want them to disappear. And the reason why they're on the air right now is because people in the past have continued to donate the money that we need to buy these programs, and that's what we're asking for you to do. So if you're a listener, if you're a regular listener, and you haven't yet made a donation, please do so right now. 800-552-8502. And Nick, what you want to do next?
This is a song I wrote called My Thoughts on My Mom's Guitar and Daddy's Heart.
There you go. Little tuning going on. We tune because we care.
That's it.
Give us a call, folks. 800-552-8502. You can tune us up here at Red River Radio with a pledge of support. And that's all it takes.
I also tune because I don't want any of my friends to text me later and be like,
You had a tune on that.
heard you on the radio.
Tune your guitar. Friends are wonderful, aren't they, that way?
Hey, man. Honesty's key.
Keep you in line there.
Yeah.
All right, take it away.
Can I win that mattress? Heck yeah.
6 years put me through the test of neon lights and overplayed requests. I played that song 1,000 times. I'll give you back your tip if you just hear one of mine. And I don't watch that MTV, and you won't see me on CMT. Catch me there in Shreveport Wednesday nights. And I don't drive a lifted truck, I got a 05 Civic, so wish me luck. All I wear is Levi 514s, and all you're ever gonna get from me are my thoughts, my mom's guitar, and my daddy's heart. Well, the highway kind and a drunken mind will always make you overthink regrets. Like wasn't worth these 7 years. I miss my mother's face on Christmas Day. Now where am I supposed to be? Is it Little Rock or Hot Springs, or am I supposed to be on down in Baton Rouge? Hell, it's just another smoky room, another pack of cigs, another shot of booze. But I'll still get up and I'll play this here guitar. And all you're ever gonna hear from me are my thoughts, my mom's guitar, and my daddy's heart. If I've said it once, I've said it twice. I'm the one who picked this life, but I've gone too far to turn around from here. So I'll write another lonesome song, call up my friends and we'll sing along. They're the ones that I'll always hold dear, and they're the ones that'll get me through this year. Our thoughts and our guitars and our broken hearts. Our thoughts and our guitars and our broken hearts.
Little lonesome singer-songwriter song. That was great.
One day off. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
It almost made me cry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it
thanks.
sounds.
Yes, thank you.
I don't know if that's the emotion that you want to
It's
derive
just the
from that,
reality
but-
of. I mean, I wrote it when I got back off the road for
Yeah.
about 10 days, and I haven't. I still play that bar circuit,
Yeah.
Sure.
and sometimes those gigs can go really, really well, and you can have a great time, and sometimes they go really, really bad. And when they go really, really bad, it makes for a really long night.
Yeah.
Because you usually play those bar gigs from a 3 hour, from 9 to 12, sometimes 9 to 1.
Right.
And when they're going bad, I mean, it makes for a long night. And there's only so many requests that before you want to blow your brains out.
So many times you can hear Freebird.
And
Yeah.
so sometimes people come up to you and they're so rude,
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey,
Sure.
you know this song," and you could be like, "Oh, I know that song is a great song, but I don't know how to play it."
Right.
And then they'll tell you that you suck, you know.
Yeah.
And you're like,
course.
oh man, it's only 9:15. I got 3.5 more hours of the crap, and so
Yeah.
got off the road, and I had about 8 of those gigs out of the 10 went terrible, and they just so happened to be the middle. Like the first gig of that stretch was great,
Yeah.
and the next 8 were terrible, and then I got to end it on a good note. But I was sitting at the house, you know, and I was just like, man, am I doing the right thing? Did I pick the right, you know, course in my life that I'm crawling in, you know, not necessarily skipping through? But I started writing that song. Well, actually, I started thinking about, you know, like my buddies Muss, you know, and people that I play music with, and it's playing music with people like that, friends like that remind me that, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. And staying true to myself.
Yeah, and
so the I mean, it is kind of a lonely idea. Like, I guess you can sense the loneliness in the song, but like in the end, it's the reminder of telling myself I'm on the right path, I guess.
well, and you know, I mean, you can hold all that stuff in you for the rest of your life and have it explode out some other way, or you can get it out through the music.
Yeah,
and
that's I'm realizing now, because I'm sober now.
yeah,
You know, and I'm realizing in a sober light that that's musically that's where I express myself the best. I think where I feel more comfortable in the music world is writing
right.
About what I see in my life. You know, I get very envious of my friends that get out there and just jam and make people dance. You
Right,
know?
yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, I want to be a part of that. Which I can be in the crowd and dance, but like on a stage or like expressing myself musically, like I found my comfort zone in writing these more serious,
Right.
you know,
More introspective.
relatable
Right.
situations. You know, relatable songs.
Yeah.
Right.
And songs that people can relate to on a different level other than ooh baby, ooh baby. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, I mean, it's
I've
not
always-
hard to write ooh baby, you know.
You know, the love song thing, I've decided I was going to dabble in, but I never wanted to for the longest time because there's a fine line to cross between really corny and good.
Right,
Decent,
yeah.
like decent enough to listen to get through to listen to it,
Right,
you know?
yeah.
Because I'm more like the sad bastard kind of song. I like that's where I enjoy it. That's what I enjoy listening to, but there's only like so many love songs that, like Guy Clark, you know, he's just a phenomenal writer,
Oh, yeah.
writer in all aspects, and he's got a couple of love songs, you know,
Yeah.
that I can enjoy. But there's that fine line you can cross. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you don't write it just right, then it's going to be like real corny.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's sometimes like that's where these music writers make their billions of dollars.
With a corny line, yeah.
Like Your Body is a Wonderland, give me a break.
Yeah.
But like, it did John Mayer some good, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah. You know, I mean, there's tons of songs out there like that. You know, I listen to a little bit of that, but you know, personally, I got to have some substance in the music
Yeah.
that sing to me about something that is real, you know, and going on in your life or in the world around you or something like that. You
Right.
know, some new way of looking at things. Give me a perspective. Let me see the life through your prism. You know, and that's what I'm looking for. You know, we were talking about, you know, Danny Schmidt before the show, and some other songwriters, and those are the ones like Townes Van Zandt. You know, every time I listen to a song of his, he makes me see the world through a different lens.
Oh yeah, I mean the pictures he paints.
Oh God, Our Mother the Mountain. I mean,
It is almost like, you know, words on a canvas.
yeah, it is. He is literally painting with words and chords. You know,
Yeah.
he's painting images and whole stories. He's painting whole movies. You know,
Yeah.
Tecumseh Valley is a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the synopsis to an entire movie. You could write a whole movie about that, and it would probably be a blockbuster because it's a sad, lamentful movie.
Poncho and Lefty as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and see if you look at it, you know, I always see Townes. You know, his writing and his songs, like you compare it to like a Picasso painting. You know, because it's very blue and
Right.
You know, pretty sad when you look at it, but it's beautiful art. And Guy Clark songs are just it's like he is writing a book,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so detailed. Yeah, the pictures that Guy Clark paint, like it's almost like you're viewing it
Yeah.
through his his eyes.
Well, I always use that as a determination. Good songwriter, because it's like reading a good book. If I'm not creating the imagery in my own head through my own personal experiences and making a movie, then the book isn't really doing it for me. And a good song does the same thing. Even though you may have a completely different experience or perspective or set of experiences that you're writing from, I'm going to bring my own set of experiences and apply that song to my own life. And a lot of movies floating around up in here over the years.
There you go.
Well, folks, give us a call right now. We've got one call on the line, and we'd like to hear from some more. We're just going to keep the music rolling and keep the conversation rolling. Please call up right now at 800-552-8502. Go online right now to redriverradio.org and support good music on the radio, support live music and live artists, and all that we do here to try to make the Arklatex and Cenlaw and the Piney Woods a better place to live by providing lots of different kinds of programming alternatives to the regular fare you get on commercial radio. And the only way we can do it is if you all support, because there ain't no company going to come in and pay for this, okay? Charmin does not want to advertise with us, so you're not going to see the bears on our radio station, wiping their little behinds or anything. We need you all to step up and support us one member at a time, one listener at a time. And if you're listening right now and you've liked the two tunes we've heard so far, guess who's next? You are. So. And with that, Nick, why don't you give us another one?
And I was just thinking about that Charmin Bear commercial and like what it would sound like on the radio.
Yeah. It would sound like some bears talking about a clean behind, a clean hiney.
Them wiping their butts.
Yeah, I don't want to know that.
No. Oh, man.
Talk about imagery.
Yeah, I know. I mean, just the sound effect it would make. Oh, God. I'm going to do a Blaze Foley song. We're talking about songwriters. A friend of mine, Pap Watson, over there in Marshall, Texas, I kind of make a joke with people like, I moved to Marshall when I was 18. I met Pap when I was 21, I believe, and hung out on his front porch for years. And I tell people that's where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
Was on his front porch, and he taught me so much about music and music history and just different ways of viewing it and experiencing it and just feeling it. And one thing he taught me about Blaze Foley and his story, which is another tragic one. But I had been a fan of his since Pat taught me about him.
Going down to the ground station and I'm gonna get a ticket to ride. I'm gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Right till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. I'm trying to hide my sorrows from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go where the people say y'all. Sing a song with a friend, change the shape that I'm in, and get back in the game, start playing again. I'd like to stay, but I might have to go and start over again. I might go back to Texas, I might go to some place I've never been. Wake up in the morning and go out out at night and won't have to go home. Get used to being alone. Change the words to the song and start singing again. I'm tired of running around looking for answers to questions I already know. I could build me a castle of memories just to have some place to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day, and start talking again when I know what to say. I'm going down to the ground station and I'm gonna get a ticket to ride. I'm gonna find a lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. And ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day, and start talking again when I know what to say.
Wow.
Nick Brumley live in our studio tonight, and had a call from Betsy from Marshall.
Oh, hey, Betsy.
Says you're the Townes Van Zandt of our age.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess.
There you go.
That means a lot. Thank you, Betsy.
Just don't die at 54 or whatever.
I think it was 54, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something like that, but that's probably not a good thing.
Thank you.
I would avoid doing that if I was you. Just,
Yeah.
suggestion there. But, it's your life. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, give us a call, folks. We need some pledges tonight. I want to thank Betsy for calling in. And
Yeah, thank you, Betsy. Thank you very much. I mean, if y'all get a chance to meet Betsy, she's one of the most kind-hearted people I've ever met.
okay.
And she's got one of the coolest dogs ever, too.
Yeah. We should work over there in Marshall.
I believe so. Yeah, she's a horse trainer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I haven't been horse riding in decades. I was too big to get on a horse there for a while. I'm about down to John Wayne size now, so I need a John Wayne size horse.
Get up on it. Get up on it.
There you go. Get my saddle sores back in place. So they've been worn down over the years from lack of use. So
All right.
we'd love to hear from you tonight, folks. 800-552-8502. I especially want to hear from folks who love singer-songwriters out there, people who are very into the art of writing poetry and setting it to music and telling stories and setting it to music, theater production people, anybody involved in that kind of arts where you're really telling life stories and connecting people with other people through the experiences that we all have in common. Give us a call tonight and show your support for Nick and for what we're doing here on the radio. 800-552-8502. Please call in tonight at redriverradio.org. And what would you like to do next?
I'll do one I wrote with a buddy of mine, Cole Allen. Cole Allen lives over there in Longview, and the Mansion family used to back him up, and when he would do full band shows, and we had the chance of playing on his first record, and then when he was putting his second record out, he'd call me up and he's like, "Hey, I got a couple songs, open spaces, I need to fill in on this record. You got anything you're working on?" I was like, "Yeah, come on by." So he came over to Marshall, and I was showing him something that I had working on, and he's like, "I like that," and sent me a verse that he had written with it, and wrote the bridge, and then put it on the record.
Cool.
And so it was an honor to be on that. And he's still playing around, doing good, man, doing real good. He does that one-man band thing.
Yeah.
He plays it's called a farmer foot drum.
Okay, yeah. Has it got the hi-hat with it?
Yeah, it's like the hi-hat, a snare. It's got a shaker on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all kinds of good.
I've seen a few
stuff.
few performers like that down in Tampa and stuff like that. And it was fascinating. While I was like, I ain't got that much rhythm and connection. You gotta have like 6 brains working all at the same time, keeping different
Well,
paths
it's
going.
cool. Like he does that. Now he's playing that farmer foot drum, and he also is playing harmonica with it and guitar, and really going at it.
Cool. So, is the Mansion family still playing around?
Yeah. It's the one of our guitar players, John Fox. He moved up to Tennessee. He's
Okay.
over in Nashville.
Yeah.
And but guitar player Chris Dean, he's playing with this girl Jen Ford
Okay.
out of Longview. They're doing really good. They actually won a Battle of the Bands over in Dallas.
Oh, really?
For it's like a Texas country.
What
Battle
kind of
the Bands
music they
thing.
doing?
It's southern rock.
Okay.
More so, but yeah, they're doing really well, and now we're just like a trio,
Yeah.
and we're actually playing at Tiki Bar Saturday night,
Okay.
and we'll be at Bears on the 26th of this month for
All
a
right.
little Halloween party.
Well,
So-
get out and see the Mansion family.
Yeah, we took a little break there for a minute, but now we're getting back in it. We're in the Louisiana Music Prize,
Okay.
and that was a lot of fun.
Well, how about that? We got three people come up here to thank. So I'm gonna give them this song, and then we're gonna thank them. Or are you tuning here?
I'm tuning.
All right. Well, Wally, why don't you got the names there?
Indeed, I do. And I want to say thanks to Lori Andrews
Hey,
from
Lori.
Marshall. And she says, "Happy birthday, Nick."
Oh,
Is it
thank
your
you.
birthday?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, you're 21,
Thank
right?
you, Lori. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just 19.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he moved to Marshall when he was 18, and he's been there, 10 years?
I was, let's see, I was born in Midland, raised in Farmersville, and grew up in Marshall.
Okay, so my friends up in Farmersville, we need to have you call on, my friend, I should say. Give us a call, 800-552-8502. I have a friend in Farmersville, so,
Farmersville.
Farmersville, yeah, well.
In Farmersville, Texas?
No,
Louisiana.
Louisiana, sorry.
Yeah, there's a Farmersville, Texas.
I think there's a Farmersville in every state, so we had a Farmerville in Ohio, so I'm drawing on that.
And we also heard from Weldon Stutz
Hey, man.
and Sarah Smith together
Hey.
from Shreveport. And they say, "Love the Nick Brumley. Tell him he's a blues."
Okay.
Yeah.
You the blues, man.
And then we
Yeah,
also
blues.
heard from Clement Garner from Mooringsport.
All right.
And thanks so much, Clement, for calling in.
And,
So
Weldon and Sarah, we're gonna have y'all back on with that little jazz thing you were doing last time here soon too. So just warm up your guitars and warm up your bass.
Weldon and I, my first band I was ever in, I was with Weldon.
Okay.
And we were called the Baker Street Irregulars. And
Not the
then-
Baker Street Muse.
No. And then we became the Good Time Rounders. We were a little country wannabe bluegrass band.
Yeah. Well, he had Sarah in with him with Curtis Joseph and
Easy Money?
Yeah, no, it's just the band that they pulled together for the show in here. Weldon and Daniel Scott and Curtis Joseph and Sarah, and I'm drawing a blank on the other one right now. I'd have to look it up, but they put together a heck of a jazz show
Nice.
with some pop tunes and. This is, I think, in June, so we're gonna have them back on.
Oh, they're
so.
great.
Oh, yeah.
They're awesome.
Well, I first met her when I was doing a tape sync for NPR here, and they needed an interview, and she was the DA. And then I see her in the studio. I'm like, hey, the singing DA, I like that.
Nice.
There you go. So, I don't think you want to sing your closing court there. I don't know that the judge would get that, so,
Good person to know.
Oh, yeah. Well, you ready to go?
Yeah, this song actually it came about. I used to spend a lot of time underneath the Texas Street Bridge, late nights, and this is where that it was inspired by.
All right.
standing on a corner without a nickel or a dime. Sometimes 2 cents is the hardest thing to find. You blame it on the women and blame it on your demons, blame it on everything that you try to keep inside. A drunken poet's lullaby. I don't know if I'll be home before the rooster crows. Opiates and distant dreams have gotten the best of me as I'm dancing with the devil underneath the bridge of Texas Street. You're a short stack in this big blind city. You can push it all in, but you're bound to wind up empty. You're betting against reason and betting with your demons and betting with everything that you hide inside. A drunken poet's suicide. I don't know if I'll be home before the rooster crows. All the kings, queens are trying to seduce me as I'm dancing with the maces underneath the bridge of Texas Street. Will I make it out or will I disappear? What good is a poet with words no one will hear? I don't know if I'll be home before the rooster crows. Tonight I'll probably try and get some sleep, but then I'm dancing with the devil underneath the bridge of Texas Street. I'm dancing with the devil underneath the bridge of Texas Street. I'm dancing with the devil underneath the bridge of Texas Street.
It kind of reminds me of not that same subject, but Townes Van Zant's Marie. You know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's like one of the most depressing songs you've ever heard.
Except he that one's very well written.
Oh yeah, very well. That was too, but I mean that was beautiful. Yeah, Townes had a knack for depressing you.
Marie, man.
Oh yeah,
Have you heard of the I think this was in Be Here to Love Me. Steve Earle's bit when he's talking about Townes, and Steve Earle's talking about how he had the drug problem.
Yeah.
And Townes was apparently sitting in his living room, in Steve Earle's living room, when Steve Earle came in from I'm sure some kind of 3 or 4 day binge or something.
Right.
He came in, and Towns was looking at him. He's like, "Well, are you using clean needles?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Every time." He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, look, check this song out." And this song he just wrote, and it was Marie.
Oh, wow.
And I mean,
Lord.
yeah.
That'd send me to rehab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course, I love, I'm feeling all right, or I'm doing all right, whatever. The Towns' comeback song after rehab, it's a really cool song. You got to
Are you
listen.
talking about Steve Earle?
Or Steve Earle,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm sorry.
I feel all right. I feel
Yeah.
I feel all right tonight.
I was born my papa's son, a roving eye and a smoking gun. Dun, dun, dun. Just the phrase of lyrics. Those of you that would live through me, now turn your back and throw away the key or something like that, talking to his fans. Oh, you loved me then. Oh, you don't like me so much now.
Right.
Of course, he got back at him because he's made. Do you see him in The Wire, the television?
Oh, great.
show?
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah, it was Waylon, I didn't even know it was Steve Earle at first until I caught one of the credits. I was like, oh, my God.
Right.
And he just played himself, and he was true to life and real, man.
Yeah.
So he's one of those guys that really got me hooked on Carl Sandburg, because he said,
Oh, cool.
yeah, back in the day, I wouldn't talk to anybody who didn't know Carl Sandburg or Lightning Hopkins. He was talking in an interview, and I was like, well, I guess I got to go brush up on my Carl Sandburg now, because I might meet Steve Earle someday.
Maybe it's, we saw him in, I think it was New Braunfels.
Okay.
Or maybe San Marcos. So somewhere around there. And he had just released the Towns record. That was all, Towns fans covers.
Yeah.
And it was cool. He was telling the story about, all those stories, like, because he was around him. He was, like, followed him around and stuff. So it was cool hearing all that perspective.
Yeah, he's definitely a Guy Clark and Towns Van Zandt protege. I mean,
He played bass for Guy Clark.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've followed his. I've read up. I didn't follow him back in when he did Copperhead Road and stuff like that. I wasn't a big Steve Earle fan, but I caught on to him later. I was right in my middle of my classical jazz phase there. So
man, whenever we saw him, this is a pretty funny story. We went down to float the river, like where the venue was. You could float to Guadalupe, and then when you got off the river, you just walked to your seats pretty much.
Right.
And it was me and a couple of buddies, and of course, when you float the river, you take a cooler full of beer.
Yeah.
And we were all feeling pretty good, and we sit down, and one of our buddies was feeling extra good, and he was highly disappointed that Steve Earle wasn't there with the Dukes. It was just him and his mandolin and him and his guitar, and it was getting a little loud and rambunctious. And sure enough, security came, but we got up real quick and went and played Horseshoe, so we didn't get kicked out of there.
Okay.
And then on the way home, because I think our hotel was in Austin, so maybe the gig was in San Marcos, but on the way home, the driver would not let our buddy drink at all on the way home. Because I had enough of your stuff yesterday.
When your cab driver tells you you've had enough, you've had enough.
Oh, yeah.
So, especially since they ain't never had enough.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord. Give us a call, 800-552-8502, folks, and just help us out. Where are we at here, Wally? We got any new pledges here?
No, but I heard the phone ring.
Yeah, we got one on the line.
I know it's going to come. It's going to come in shortly. And anyway, right now, what you need to do is go and make that phone ring by calling 800-552-8502 and let Nick know that you're enjoying the music and you're supporting the music as well as everything about Red River Radio. Get entered in all the remaining drawings we're going to have, and that includes the 2-night stay at the Hollywood Hills Cabin in Heber Springs, Arkansas, and we'll be giving away that Friday night at 7 o'clock. So get entered now. Then you don't have to worry about any of the other drawings, and you don't have to worry about calling back. Call now, 1-800-552-8502.
And we hope you'll do that right now. And to help us out, we're at $41,325 raised. And we'd love to get up over that 41.5 mark and a little bit further tonight. So you can help us out at 800-552-8502. And what would you like to do next, Nick?
I'll do a song, a newer song. A song called Roses. I wrote this. This song helped me get through a mental rut that I was in. I guess he would call it that.
There's some simple things that I try to cross, that I try to keep outside the memory loss, and try to purify all the sacrifice that I had that night. There's some things that you may never understand, like the way you looked when you were in his hands. New Year's Eve was not a coincidence, it was always planned. I'll stand alone with these roses, I'll stand alone with these roses, I'll stand alone with these roses that were meant for you. They're now withered too. I've been trying not to pick a fight, but it gets harder knowing where you sleep at night. I can't say your name or make a face, they all seem the same. You said it's dinner and just a drink or two. Then there's 3 a.m. random rendezvous. Or did I mistake that for Cancun? What did you have to lose? I'll stand alone with these roses, I'll stand alone with these roses, I'll stand alone with these roses that were meant for you. They're now withered too. I've been lying here within my thoughts, trying to rearrange and replace the lost. You said you knew how to mend a broken heart. Well, here's a coin to toss. I'll stand alone with these roses, I'll stand alone with these roses, I'll stand alone with these roses that were meant for you.
Nick Brumley live in our studio again with another touching song.
Thank you.
Man. Oh, good stuff.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to make an amends here. I'd mentioned Curtis Joseph and them, that
Yeah,
played. And the one guy I forgot was Nick Palmer, and I'm like,
Oh, no.
jazz guitar extraordinaire, and I'm like, I couldn't.
Yeah, you can't forget him.
Nick, I'm so sorry, man. That happens when you get old.
You're not going to hear the end of that.
No, Nick will not bring that. He's the nicest guy, It's like he's in there. He's like, dude, just don't worry about it. We're all in this together. He said, I just want to pick this guitar and play some notes and make some pretty sounds.
There you
He's
go.
just so laid back and just, it doesn't seem like anything phases him, But
That's cool.
yeah, he just, you get around him and you immediately feel at ease.
Right.
There's a karma there that I just really love about him. So.
Because you want to surround yourself with people like that.
Absolutely. Total positive vibe the whole way, from start to finish. It's just a total positive vibe. So, and I love that,
Cool.
especially in an artist, a musician, because, it's a tough field and you get your feelings hurt all the time. It's a brutal world out there when it comes to the arts.
Yeah, and it seems like it's getting even more brutal. Like,
Yeah.
we got to stick together,
Absolutely. Those that care need to stay around. So we hope you care tonight, folks, and we'd love to have a call from you. 800-552-8502. And we do have another thank you there. Wally, would you like to get that?
Indeed. Mary Virginia Hill from Shreveport. And thank you so much for phoning in. And she says, I love everything, and I'm really touched when I hear music about my area.
Yeah.
So that's a shout to you, Nick.
Oh, well, thank you, Mary.
There's a lot of artists around here who write about, Buddy Flett's got a whole group of songs out there about Tanahal and traveling on the road and Stoner Hill and,
I love Buddy, man. Like,
Buddy's
Buddy,
great.
man, we used to play these Wednesdays at Bears
Yeah.
a couple years ago. Like, he would do the early set, and me and buddy Eric Gardner, who plays upright bass, we do the late set, and I got to know Buddy pretty well then, and he's always one of the memories I'll always cherish. It was actually on my birthday. Man, how many years ago? 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. They were doing like this.
You were 19 then too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I turned 34 today.
Oh.
Yeah. But they were doing this Hank Williams tribute there at the Strand Theater, and Buddy, I was very honored that Buddy asked me to sing with him on one of the Hank Williams songs. It was My Bucket's Got a Hole in It.
Yeah.
And I got to perform on the Strand stage, and that was amazing. I mean, that's a beautiful, beautiful place.
Yeah.
And I remember I was so nervous, and I was so hungover. It was It was a rough day. It was a rough birthday.
Yeah, well, that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
I've had a few that I don't even remember the birthday, so, those were back in the days. So
Yeah.
I've been a little more clear-headed since then. So we want to thank Mary Virginia Hill. Thank you very much. And, there's a lot of songwriters around here that write about this area because, Shreveport's music scene has just churned out some really honest to goodness.
Oh, it's hands down the best,
yeah.
in my opinion. I've been to quite a few cities and played music, and Shreveport still, to this day, I believe, has the best musicians, best music. It's not even fair to other cities.
Well, that's the hard scrabble life of Shreveport. Breeds musicians.
And yeah, it's I only live about 30 minutes from here.
Right.
But any chance I get, I try to get over here and just be around it. I don't even have to play, just to be a part of it.
Did you get up to Prize Fest at all this year?
Yeah, Mansion Family was in Music Prize.
That's what I thought. I thought you were part of that.
It was funny because I was making breakfast one morning before I was getting ready to go to work, and I get a notification from Facebook on my phone, and it was Mansion Family was tagged in it by the Prize Fest. I was like, what the hell is this? So I clicked on it, and it was it's like, congratulations to the top 5 who will be competing for $2,500, and it was like us and like all my friends. So I was like, oh man, I gotta like, and I never really enjoyed the idea of like competing musically.
Yeah.
And especially when there's judges.
Yeah.
Because especially if you know some of the judges, like if someone asked me to judge my peers, like I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
How am I going to tell somebody, do better at this?
Right.
It's like, come on. But it was really cool to be a part of it with all my friends.
Right.
And I mean, it was all the bands killed it. Like, it was one of the best shows I've ever been a part. And a part of it, I think, is like we all had 25 minutes to like jam out.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. It was, and I think Outlaw Drowsy Wells won the popular vote, which they killed it, and Highway Lines won the prize.
Okay.
They won the $2,500, but yeah, they like everyone. Chelsea Norman and the Daydreams, like they killed it. Like it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
It's a great festival up there. I didn't make the music part of it, but I got up for some of the film stuff and was just roaming around and checking it all out. I go incognito.
Hey, that's the best way to go.
Yeah. Had my sunglasses on, my fedora, and my overcoat.
Man, like I felt like I had made it as a musician because they had like a green room for us and hummus.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh man, hummus and pita bread. Like,
did they have tea and honey?
No. So is that like the cherry on top as making it as a musician?
I don't. Yeah, I recorded some opera singers in my time. They always want tea and honey, hot, warm tea and honey, because it soothes the voice.
They did have a fridge full of Great Ref beer that I didn't partake in, but really wanted to. But they had they had the hummus, and I was talking to my buddy Hollis, Josh Hollis. He's in Chelsea Norman, the Daydreams. I was like, hey, is this what making it is? We're sitting there eating hummus and carrots. I think we reached the top.
There you go.
It's all downhill from here, guys.
So when you get into the green room and they have Ritz crackers and some peanut butter.
Oh, you wouldn't believe. I used to book bands at this venue in Marshall, and
is that the barbecue place?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's called Charlie's Backyard Bar, which now it's called Legend Social Club.
Okay.
But I used to do the booking when it was Charlie's, and some of the bands that would come through, and I won't say any of the names. I mean, pretty well-known names, but their writers were ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like 5 meals a day. Like during the day, they needed 5 meals, and they were like full-course meals. And in between them, it was like sandwich stuff and fruit plates and stuff. And I was like, man, this grocery list that y'all need is more than what y'all want, to be paid to play here.
Right.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah. I had a writer like that once that said, "Don't come back."
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh man.
Folks, give us a call right now, 800-552-8502. And what would you like to do next, Nick?
I'm gonna play a Lead Belly song.
All right. Wally, speak while he tuned.
I'm tuned.
Well.
Oh, well, there you go. Wally, don't speak while he tuned.
Here recently, I've been playing a Lead Belly song every time I have to play. And because recently a friend of mine passed away, and years ago, 10, 11, 12 years ago, me and some friends started this thing in Marshall called the Monday Night Pickers. It was actually started by Pap Watson, Derek Thomas, and Grady Lee.
Are those the street pickers out there? Yeah, okay, I've been out there.
We went out there, and we started just playing downtown Monday night, and one of those players were a friend of mine, Zane Jackson, and he'd been like a veteran on the music scene there in Marshall and in the Arklatex area, and he had a heavy influence on me, especially when it came to folk music. And at the time, I played mandolin, so I got to play mandolin with a lot of his folk songs that he knew. And we used to do Goodnight Irene together, and I used to do like a verse that it was like the rated R, it was like the rated PG-13 verse, you know. And he always got a kick out of that.
Yeah.
And so for from here till forever, I'm always going to play a Lead Belly song in memory of Mr. Zane Jackson.
Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Me and my wife have now parted. I think I'll take a stroll around town. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Stop your rambling, stop your gambling, stop your staying out late at night. Just stay home with your wife and your family, and stay by the fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. I love Irene, God knows I do. I love her till the sea runs dry. If Irene turns her back on me, I'll take morphine and die. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
All right.
What
Little
a-
Lead Belly here on Red River Radio.
What a song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lead Belly, the man The
You're
myth.
talking about somebody who doesn't get enough credit. I mean, around here he does for sure because
Yeah.
he's from this area. But a lot of people don't even know all the, influence he had on rock and roll.
Oh no, I mean, this is America. We tend to gloss over reality and focus on the latest baubles.
Oh, yeah.
We're all about the shiny things, I think we're like a bunch of cats looking for the red dot, So, and it keeps moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's my lament, Wally. Cheer him up now.
Oh,
I mean, it is kind of crazy how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
You can just watch it happen.
Oh yeah, you can watch them come and go, and they're like, well, yeah, that's why
What
all
is
the
it?
jazz artists go to Europe.
Sturgill Simpson just came out with a new record, which is awesome, by the way. And on Netflix, it has it's like an anime video,
Uh-huh.
and it has the whole record, the music on the background. I mean, it's like this musical and visual experience. It's awesome. Like, I'm a huge fan of it. But
Cool.
there's a line. I'm not going to get it correct, but it's something about you're worried about a good look when you should be worried about a good hook.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, you're right.
well,
Wasn't that John Popper that said the hook will bring him back?
yeah.
It doesn't matter what I sing. It doesn't matter what I say, 'cause the hook will bring you back.
And I got to see him at Austin City Limits like 8-9 years ago.
Really? I think I saw
With-
that
with
on
Blues-
TV.
with Blues Traveler.
Yeah.
At first I was skeptical. I was like, I don't know if I want to go watch Blues Traveler because at this
Yeah.
time I was like a hardcore like folky
Yeah.
and
But I love his harmonica playing.
oh
I
man,
know
they
it's-
put on a awesome show.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
It was killer.
Yeah.
I,
I've heard some people diss it because it's very fast and it's very, it's fiery stuff, but he's got control in there on that harmonica.
well, it wasn't like the. I didn't put. I really am ashamed to admit, but I didn't realize he was that harmonica player.
Yeah.
And then when he started blowing, I was like, "Oh, it's that guy! Oh
Mhm,
man, he's
yeah.
amazing."
Yeah, and he was on the old Roseanne show years ago. He and John Goodman he was like, a traveling musician and
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
that John Goodman, known back from his days. And so they did a set on that show, him and John Goodman. That was back in the, 80s or 90s or something like that.
Nice.
But, yeah, I was like, well, that's John Popper. Because he's wearing this vest like, like a bandito would wear, with, and he's got all of his harmonicas and the cross thing. So
Nice.
that's kind of cool.
Heck yeah.
Speak, Wally.
Well, I mean, speaking from as a harmonica player, I mean, yeah, he's one of the guys, one of the guys that you have to cross if you want to play harmonica.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I love a good harp player. I mean,
That and man, Little Walter.
oh yeah,
Oh man, that stuff.
yeah.
yeah, that's when music was really music.
Yeah, I mean it's still out there. It's just it's not as publicized. I mean, there's got some buddies in Little Rock, and Trey and Jason,
Mm-hmm.
and they have this little duo they play, and it's great music. And Jason plays harmonica, Jason Wilmot, and he is one of the best I've ever seen personally.
Yeah.
And his tone that he has, it's pretty amazing.
I heard this kind of harmonica years ago on a song. It was called an echo harmonica.
Mm-hmm.
Wildest sound you ever heard in your life. And I don't know how to describe it, but it was a guy in Florida, Stan Gebberer, and he pulled out one. We were around a campfire one night, and he starts playing this thing, and all of a sudden, all of these musicians start looking, and we just keep going with the song. It was a sing-along kind of thing, and then everybody stops afterwards. What kind of harmonica is that? And he says, oh, it's an echo harmonica. And he played a little bit and showed how it worked, and everybody was like, can we redo that song on my last album? The engineer for all their albums was there.
Nice.
He's like, yeah, I don't think I want to unfold that cake right now. So,
Nice.
but it was such an ethereal kind of mystical sound to a harmonica. I mean, almost like a pedal steel, you know. It just had that kind of, I don't know how, you know, that lonesome, long highway kind of feel to it, you know.
Just had like this reverb to it, like natural reverb.
Yeah, it's like a natural reverb or something. I don't know what it was, extra reeds in it, or whether there's some kind of foldback going on it, or whatever.
I'm going to check that out. Echo harmonica?
Yeah, I think that's what he called it, an echo harmonica. Yeah, it's, we've got it. I've got it on a tape somewhere at home, you know, in the archives. But it was one of those sounds that you're like, this is why I follow folk musicians, because they come up with all of these textures and tones and new things to do, you know, to flavor a song, rather than the, you know, the usual synth chord, or, you know, the vocoder or whatever that you get in the pop music, you know, or now it's the auto tune, you know. I don't ever want to hear another auto-tuned voice track again in my life, you know. So,
get used to it.
Yeah, you know, I can handle the flange, you know, because that, you know, that was a Hendrix thing. But the auto-tune just, I don't know, just put some delay on it and a little bit of chorus effect, you know, and it'll sound a lot better. But,
for sure.
Well, folks, we need some more calls right now, 800-552-8502, or we'll just sit here and talk all night about music and harmonica. So there you go. Call us up right now, 800.
I thought that's what we were here for.
Yeah, well, pretty much. Well, Kermit kind of likes me to do a little business in here, you know.
I got you.
So please call in right now, and we'll just keep the music going. I want you to call during the music. Please do, 800-552-8502. And what would you like to do next?
Oh, man. Let's see here.
It's been a while since I heard Taxman.
Oh, Taxman?
Yeah.
I'll play that one a little later.
Okay. There was another one you did too. God, I'm trying to think of it.
Man, that was Taxman. I'll play it. I'll play it. Every now and then I'll get like texts from people and be like, "Hey, I heard Mansion Family's version of Taxman on River Radio, a little clip of it." And I was like, "Oh, wow. I always seem to miss it, you know?"
Yeah, we have these Voice of the Community spots, and I've used that song from yours, and like a song from Magnolia May, and a song from Monty Russell, who was here last week, and couple of others, you know, because the voice of the community, what does it mean to be the voice of the community? So it's, you know, boom, 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 boom. What does it mean to be the voice of da 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 da? And then it fades under, and we bring in a clip of a story or something like that. You know, it's the song is just a snippet at the beginning, but I loop the music under to keep it going through the whole thing. You know, the rhythm and stuff. And so,
you know, I've never heard. You still got those recordings of us?
Oh, yeah, we got them around here somewhere. They're still in the archives. So.
I'd love to listen to them. I haven't got
now, the Mansion Family one, or just you? I think that was just you that I used.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that was just a solo thing that I'd used that you'd done a while ago. Yeah, I've got them all stuck away here in the archives. There's a whole bunch of files there. Yeah.
I'd love to hear the Mansion Family
like
stuff.
I'll probably, I'll chop this up tonight, and I'll take out the songs that really came out good and put them in the folder, for Caravan, so.
You telling me they all didn't come out good?
No, they've all come out good so far, but there's always that chance that you're going to blow a note, you know.
Yeah, it's probably this one too.
Oh, there you go.
We're talking about it.
I jinxed him. Oh my God, no.
Well, thanks for requesting this one, man. I think this one was actually the first Mansion Family song that we all sat down and kind of composed together. Like, I already had the words and kind of the melody orchestrated, but we sat down as a band and kind of got all our parts. This is like the first one. I guess this is like the first song that we decided we were the Mansion Family.
Find a bottle for baby. Yes, I gotta find a nickel for mom. I don't think that daddy can save me when his back's up against the wall. I can hear the taxman is calling. I can hear him scratching my walls. I can feel his shadow is creeping up, and he's about to release the dogs. Give me just a little bit, maybe just some infinite space. Well, the way that things are going, when I'm dead, you won't even find a trace. Queen is holding on to numbers, and that king is holding on to his pair. Well, the jack is moving over as the ace is moving slower. You could take them if you dare. Swimming through a sea of whiskey, I've been skiing down a mountain of cold. Nothing seems to bother me, but morning gets the worst of me. I'm at the end of the hangman's rope. Give me just a little bit, maybe just some infinite space. With the way that things are going, when I'm dead, you won't even find a trace. Whether it's the tale of the homeless mother or that one about the Holy Ghost, one thing is for certain, when the plot reaches the surface, you'll be tossed underneath the boat. Give me just a little bit, maybe just some infinite space. Well, the way that things are going, when I'm dead, you won't even find a trace. Oh, won't you give me just a little bit, maybe just some infinite space. Well, the way that things are going, well, the way that things are going, well, the way that things are going, well, the way that things are going. You won't even find a trace.
Nick Bromley, an original tax man. 800-552-8502. We are not going to tax you. We are going to ask you, would you like to donate to this, your public radio station? And if you don't, then we'll send the tax man around. There you go. 800-552-8502.
No, we'll just send Guido.
Guido, yeah, and Mongo, his brother.
Yeah.
So there you go. Just don't leave a horse around.
Yeah.
Give us a call, 800-552-8502. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And it's only been a week, so.
I know. That's what's scary.
Yeah, it's been a lot longer than that for me, but, you know, I lost my mind years ago, so. I haven't looked for it lately either, so I don't really want it back. So, folks, let's just keep the music rolling. What you want to do next?
Oh, man, what do I want to do next?
We'll come in and snap some pickies on this one. Got to have some pickies.
All right.
Speak, Wally.
Well, just make that call, 1-800 552-8502. We need more of you to phone in tonight and support this live music and support everything about Red River Radio as well. And you can get entered in all the remaining drawings that we're going to have for the rest of the drive as well. But you need to contact us, 1-800-552-8502. It's not going to happen without a phone call.
Do you get up to El Dorado much when you're gigging?
No, I'd like to.
Yeah.
I haven't really reached out. Like, usually when I go to Arkansas, I go to Hot Springs and Little
Okay.
Rock and Conway.
You should check out the art, Murphy's Art District up there.
Okay.
We've got a group tomorrow night, the Sopranos, that will be on, and from El Dorado, and Emily Cole was here in the summer. And, if any of the Sopranos guys are listening tonight, check out Nick and get them hooked up there, because he'd definitely go up there on the Murphy's Art District. So,
Heck yeah.
yeah, they've got a good, they've done a tremendous job of really building that art center up there. So,
Nice.
yeah, it is. It's nice to see that usually that kind of an art district is in a major metropolitan area, and it's nice to see that in just regular old, it's not more than 20 or 30,000, I don't think, in El Dorado. So it's just, medium-sized city. Marshall the same way. I mean, you guys have
Isn't
done.
George's Majestic? Is that what it's called? The theater there?
It could be, yeah. So I just know the theater and not the theater, but the municipal and the arts. Some of the pubs and stuff downtown
Cool.
and stuff. Yeah. So, but yeah, they've got a pretty cool art scene up there. So.
Nice.
Of course, they've got the Murphy or the Eldomad music fest and stuff like that. So, 800-552-8502. Call in now. And what you going to do for us, Nick?
I'll do a song called Enough. I have a record coming out, and this is the last track on that record. It's a schizophrenic song. It's a sober me writing a letter to a drunk me.
Uh-huh.
You still coming to take pictures? Cool.
He's putting his hat on.
I gotta put the hat on, man.
I love that hat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. It's I do it for my own self-conscious. 'Cause I lack a lot of that.
Well, you talk about the weather and its stronghold. You talk about the storm and how it won't go. But put all of that aside, you can change it all tonight, my friend. Well, you talk about the loved ones that let go. In the end, you were the one that no-showed. But put all of that aside, you can change it all tonight, my friend. Oh, the nights you pushed your luck, you tried to fill that bottomless cup. From the floor you couldn't make it up. The wind's enough. The wind's enough. you hear your mother call you on the telephone. She's hoping that her son isn't long gone. But you don't answer it with pride, but boy, she'll pray for you tonight, my friend. Then you carry with you miles and miles of thick stone. You take it with you to pass it on down that road. Why carry such a load? Here's a hammer, break that stone, my friend. On the nights you pushed your luck, you tried to fill that bottomless cup. From the floor you couldn't make it up. Well, when's enough? When's enough? When will your body call it quits? When it does, I'll make sure that your mother gets this. Well, here is the letter from your one son, the one son that never meant to run. Well, you can dry your eyes tonight, for he's resting with his dad tonight. Oh, tonight he pushed his luck. He finally filled that bottomless cup, and from the floor he couldn't make it up. Well, he had enough. He had enough.
Yeah, that's a great tune.
Thank you.
800-552-8502. I think you played that the first time I met you, which was way back in the day with Maggie Kerner,
Oh,
back in
yeah.
that old studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you hear from Maggie these days?
She's doing good.
She's still floating around the world with Galactic?
No, not anymore. She's doing her own thing, doing really good, man. Talked to her not too long ago, just in tech. Just we tend to keep up with each other.
Yeah,
see
she's
how
still
each
down
other's
in
doing.
New Orleans.
Yeah, she's down there. She's kicking it.
Yeah. Tell her to get back here and play a show in this studio here.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Maggie, if you're listening,
Maybe
come
she's
on
listening.
home.
Maybe she's listening.
You just never know.
Yeah,
I love her voice. Yeah.
it's very powerful.
She can belt it out.
Yes, she
And, she and AJ Haynes ought to get together and kick something up.
Oh yeah,
Those two,
yeah.
you talk about talent coming out of Shreveport, man. It's amazing. So
Yep.
a lot of good talent around up here. Monty Russell last week, great songwriter.
Mm-hmm. Man.
We've had so many in the studios. I love it, but it's
Yeah,
like you
take
almost
your pick. Pretty
yeah.
much,
It's
you
like,
know?
you feel like you're in the land of giants, and,
Oh yeah, that's
and
how it is.
I'm not even a regular person. I'm a midget.
Yeah.
I'm a hobbit,
There you go.
I'm one of them little people. So, Wally, you got somebody to thank there, and
I do.
believe there's a wish coming.
Yeah, indeed I do. Mary Durer from Shreveport, and wishing Nick a happy birthday tonight.
Oh, thank you very much, Mary.
All right. Thank you, Mary, and thank you for supporting tonight. And, folks, we can get up over $41,500 right now if somebody would just step up with, what is that, $66 there, Wally?
Yep.
65.50 to be technical, because somebody pledged 50 cents or something rounded off, and they
Actually,
probably did the 10 cents a day or something like that.
I have a feeling they did 10 cents a day, and that's what it came out to.
So, round it. You know, we like rounding. So please, somebody call in with 65.50 and round us off.
There you go.
800-552-8502. You'll get entered into all the drawings coming up, and you'll round us off. We need a little bit rounding, a little bit sharp edged around here. So, yeah, there you go.
Too much of it.
Yeah, well, that's me. Give us a call, 800-552-8502.
I wasn't going to name names.
I was, so yeah, I always name names. So you know, I name names, and then I name more names. So there you go. 800-552-8502, which is why I've never been invited to actually be a part of any administration in this country. Yeah, I'll tell you what you want to know.
You wouldn't do well in the streets.
No. I wouldn't do well on the streets either. Nope. I belong on my couch at home, you know, where I ain't no danger to myself or anybody else. So help us out, folks. 800-552-8502. Go online now to redriverradio.org. And let's just keep it going here. And what you got next, Nick?
Do a song called East Coast Rain.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, I remember this.
See that the moon is rising, so I know that the sun is hiding, leaving me once again thinking of you. I've been waiting for the season so I can find that same damn reason why I'm punch drunk in love, just the name of you. But she left town on a midnight train, told me she'd never coming back again, and I know. And I stayed back in that East Coast rain, hoping she may change her mind again, and I know it was time to go, and she let me know. Laying back but falling forward is the world when you're filled with sorrow and you can't try to turn and run away. So I lie right to myself, it always feels better when you're someone else. So I'll chase down your arm with my pride. She left town on a midnight train, told me she'd never coming back again, and I know. And I stayed back in this East Coast rain, hoping she may change her mind again, and I know. It was time to go, and she let me know. she never coming back again, and I know. And I stayed back in this East Coast rain, hoping she may change her mind again, and I know, I know, I know it was time to go, and she let me know.
Yeah, I remember that song. Huh? You've done that a couple of times here, and there's that little opening. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do. That hook, that little hook there, just sticks with me. You know?
Is that my $1 million song?
That's your $1 million.
Okay,
That's your
good.
$1 million hook there. So yeah.
I'll be waiting on that check.
All right. Well, I'll go out and forge one right now. So then I'll be on the run. You can write a song about,
Oh,
man, he
man.
forged me a check and now he's on the run.
That's funny.
Bouncing to the moon.
No, there you go.
There you go. There you go. Oh, I know places to hide. Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't get there, but I know places to hide. So.
Oh, man.
Call us up, folks. 800-552-8502. We got about 20 minutes left here tonight, and we'd love to hear from you right now. 800-552-8502. Go online right now to redriverradio.org. Wally, why don't you go through all of the different drawings that we've
All
got
of
coming.
them? Really?
All of them. Every last one, down to the T.
All righty then. Well, on Friday at 7 p.m., we'll be drawing for a 2-night stay at the Hollywood Hills Cabin in Heber Springs, Arkansas, and $10 off breakfast at Peggy Sue's place, and also a free 4-hour boat rental from Heber Springs Marina as well. Someone's going to win that. Then Saturday, October 19th at noon, we'll be drawing for another pair of season tickets to see the Shreveport Opera, and they are the gold package tickets. And Wednesday, October 23rd at 7 p.m., we'll be drawing for another $250 Louisiana Boardwalk gift card. And Thursday, October 24th at 7 p.m., that's when we'll be drawing for the Mattress Plus
That's the
Cozy Cuddler package, and that includes an 11-inch latex foam mattress with Ultra Plus gel memory foam, an encased coil support, and an oversized queen down comforter. And that's Thursday, October 24th at 7 p.m. And then Friday, October 25th at 9 a.m., we'll be drawing for a $500 Louisiana Boardwalk gift card. And then at the end of the drive, which is going to be Friday, October 25th at 7 p.m., we'll be drawing for another $500 Louisiana Boardwalk gift card.
There you go. One donation right now gets you entered into every one of these drawings. This is not like the lottery where you have to buy a ticket every week, or twice a week. One donation right now gets you entered into all of these drawings. Now, if you pare down the odds, it's about 1 in 700 or 800 for each drawing, but then you got 6 drawings that you can get involved in. So the odds get better, that you could possibly win. We ain't saying anybody's going to win, but somebody's going to win, and it could be you, but only if you're entered. So give us a call, 800-552-8502. So what you want to do next here, Nick?
I'll do an older song. Wrote this song. Had someone really, really close to me that through the grapevine I found out was on some pills they shouldn't have been on. So this song came out of that. And it's on the Bromley and Gardner album. Eric and I did an album about 9 years ago. 8 years ago. 8 years ago.
I don't have that album.
It's called Wildlife. You can find it online.
Okay.
And this song is called Yesterday's Pain.
I saw a picture of a lady in black yesterday. In her hand were some flowers that she tended to lay on his grave. And I know I may sound stupid, but life will always change. But it's hard letting go once you've walked upon yesterday's pain. I've seen a child with help written all on his face, 'cause mama's been missing for almost 4 or 5 days. And I know I may sound crazy, but I still think it's a joke that mom can't buy food, but she sure can afford all her dope. I saw your picture and I studied all that went wrong, to remind myself how to pick myself back up when I fall. And I know I may sound redundant, but life will always change. But the love I have now beats the hell out of yesterday's pain.
It almost sounds like a recovery song, you know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
Right now, you know. So,
Wow.
yeah, some songs make you go.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I
Thank you.
like.
Thank you
Those are
very
the ones
much.
that I take a pause after. I was like, nope, can't go on to anything more after that. Got to get this moment in my brain, you know. So
Nice. Well, thank you very much.
yeah, absolutely.
It's one of those songs where somebody says, "Nuff said."
Oh, yeah.
I'm hearing what's his name from Bernie Mac from Ocean's 11. Enough said.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies is Kings of Comedy.
Oh yeah.
The original Kings of Comedy.
Right. Yep.
And Bernie Mac has the last set, and he kills it. Oh, it's so
Oh
funny.
yeah, he is hilarious. So
Rest in peace.
there you go. 800-552-8502, folks. We've got about 10 minutes. You got any epic ballads you want to get in here? You know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do a little.
Why don't you take two back to back if you want? And
Yeah.
we'll just close it out that way.
Actually, I'll just do this one. I'll mix a couple songs in it.
Okay. The Brumley
so-
medley.
Yeah. But thank y'all for having me.
Oh, God,
you know?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
we-
been, I think this is like my 5th or 6th time
Oh, yeah.
with y'all, and like I always have a great time. And
We just know we got to get ahead of you because we can't ask you 2 weeks before the drive. You're already
yeah, it's
booked.
kind of you gotta
So,
get me pretty early.
I'll be getting a hold of you 3 months before the drives from now on. So.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah. So, because sometimes got to pay the bills.
Oh yeah,
And them paying
That's-
gigs, they pay the bills.
That's it, man. And luckily, I've got a whole new appreciation of it. Being able to do that.
Yeah.
Being able to play music and do what I love, and people appreciate it enough to, compensate me in certain ways.
Yep.
It's I'm very grateful.
Absolutely.
But so yeah, thank y'all for having me.
Our pleasure.
Well, some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shores. I'll fly away. Well, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Well, when the shadows of this life have gone, well, I'll fly away. Oh, and like a bird from these prison walls, I'll fly. I'll fly away. Well, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Oh, how glad and happy we will be when I fly away. There'll be no more cord iron shackles on my feet when I fly away. Well, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, standing by my window one dark and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling to carry my father away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Undertaker, won't you please drive slow for that body that you're taking. Lord, I'm gonna miss him so. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I saw the light, no more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise that Lord, I saw the light. Well, I'll fly away your glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away.
Wow.
Oh man, that's gorgeous.
Wow.
Thank you.
Here's a trivia question for you. Do you know who wrote "I'll Fly Away"?
His last name's Brumley.
Yeah.
Oh, what was his first name?
Albert.
Albert. I
Yeah,
knew it started with an A.
Yeah. So I was looking it up because I thought it was a Brumley. It's spelled E-Y at the end, though.
Yeah.
That's
what it is.
yeah. So I was like, wonder if that's any relationship to Nick
I don't know.
here.
Like I've been asked that before, and that'd be cool. But I guarantee you, I bet he got the credit for it, but I'm sure it didn't. I'm sure he didn't write it down. I'm sure it came from the fields,
Yeah.
Where a lot of those
Yeah.
great gospel tunes came from.
Yeah. It's they call it the most frequently sung gospel song across churches, and
Yeah.
one of the most well known. I've seen it on. I mean, there's a movie called that. And, I mean, it's been used on so many things, movies and soundtracks and other things. So
Yeah, it's a great song,
it definitely is. So, well, you got time for one more short one?
Yeah, I could do a real short one.
All right.
Cool.
It's the Time to Go song. It's time to go. I'm getting out of here.
Well, I mean, since we're in Shreveport, we'll do
There you go.
Y'all come, Miss Rosie. Tell me, how do you know? I can tell about April and the dress she wore, umbrella on her shoulder, a piece of paper in her hand. Will she come tell the governor to let loose of my man? Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its light on me. When you wake up in the morning, you hear the work bell ring. You go walking to the table, you see the same damn thing. And knife and fork is on the table, you ain't got nothing in the pan. But you better not complain, boy, you'll get in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its light on me. If you ever go to Houston, boy, you better act right. Lord, you better not gamble, Lord, and you better not fight. Cause Vince Crocker will arrest you, and Lord Jimmy Boone will bring you down. You can bet your bottom dollar that you're penitentiary bound. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me.
Very appropriate. Little Lead Belly there to close it out, and a signature song. That was the theme of a rock concert series on TV back in the day, as well as I don't know how many people have covered that tune, but I know I've heard it by a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and I don't think Lead Belly got a dime of that. So
That's a shame.
Yeah, that's the publishing world. All right, folks. Thank you very much for everybody who supported us tonight. We did very well. A lot of calls came in.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the birthday wishes, and thank y'all for having me.
Oh, you bet. So, Nick Brumley, thank you, and Wally, we'll turn it over to you now.
And you are listening to the voice of the community, Red River Radio, a public radio service of LSUS. This is KTYK, Overton, Tyler, Kilgore, KLDN, Lufkin, Nacogdoches, KBSA, El Dorado, Camden, Magnolia, KLSA, Alexandria, Pineville, and KDAQ, Shreveport, Bossier City. And with that, you can also go online now and through the overnight. You can still support Red River Radio at redriverradio.org. And it's Contemporary Jazz Night on Evening Jazz. We open with Tower of Power and featuring Tom Jones.
I want everybody to get up off your seat. Get your arms together and your hands together. And give me some of that old soul clapping. You didn't have to love me like you did, but you did, yes you did. And I thank you. You didn't have to squeeze me like you did, but you did what you did. And I thank you. If you took your love somewhere else, I wouldn't know what it meant to be loved today. You make me feel like I've never felt. social chains